Welcome to the Clopen Effect, a retail podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm your host, Meredith.
And I'm your host, Cass.
Let's have some fun.
But anyways,
I feel like, and we posted this on our other podcast, Anxiety Makes Me Poop. I put, this has been the most Mondayest of Mondays.
dude,
It was wild, wasn't
it's
it?
Tuesday.
I know. No, I mean like yesterday.
Oh,
And then today I woke up and I almost felt so exhausted that I was like, oh, thank God it's Thursday. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's Tuesday.
Ew. Why would you do that to
I don't know.
yourself?
I did that
That's
last
the
week
worst.
too. I woke up. I don't know what I did, but I mean, this is extreme. I woke up on Monday morning. I was like, oh, awesome. It's Friday. I get to go see the boys. And I'm like, did you just miss a whole week? What are you doing?
I generally like wake up sad.
Monday through Friday.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't hate my job. I do. I
no.
like my job.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not-
same.
It's not a terrible job. Can it be stressful sometimes? Yes.
Yes.
But it's just getting up so early,
Yes.
And like today, I came home. I was freaking starving. I called my sister on the way home. I go, you better get dinner started. Otherwise, when I get there, if it's not going, I'm eating ramen because and nobody's having dinner besides me.
Right.
And I ate, and then you know what I wanted to do? Go curl up in a blanket and sit on the couch. It's so cold outside.
Mhm. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be 13.
I know. We got a little heat wave, and we all got spoiled. Like over the weekend, it was up to like 45 degrees.
Yeah.
I had the doors open and stuff. Like, oh, this is so nice. Maybe that's what winter's gonna be about. This. No. On the way over here, I had the seat heat on high, and I was like,
yeah.
oh my God, I don't want to get out of my car.
And usually you're not cold.
I'm not.
Yeah, but I think
I
it's
must
the
be
up
getting
and down.
old.
No, it's the up and down, I think.
I
of
think I'm
the,
getting old.
not the up and down of your age, but of the weather.
My age just goes up. It don't ever come back down.
For the first time ever, that I can think of, I bought myself a real winter jacket.
Really?
I have never had
No.
one of those fluffy,
Like a puffy one?
puffy
Yeah.
winter jackets, and I was looking on Amazon. I didn't want anything expensive because I didn't know if I was going to like it
Yeah.
because I'm a hot person.
Right.
In the car, I got to take my
I gotta
jacket
take
off.
my coat
and-
off. Yeah.
So usually
Yeah.
if I'm just running in and out of a store, why wear a jacket?
Yeah.
Or a light one that we got from work. Those are
Yeah,
nice, right?
those are nice.
They break the wind
Mhm.
or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
they break the
windbreakers,
wind.
right?
Yeah.
Break wind. You were asking me that earlier. I think that's what I was thinking. I'm so dumb. Did you fart? No. So they break the wind, but they don't keep you warm.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's good for like going in and out of the freezer,
Oh, absolutely.
At work. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's the cold in the freezers that get me. It's when the fans keep going.
Oh, God.
There's a few freezers that
It's
the fans
bone
don't shut
chilling,
off.
yeah.
I know.
I had like this freezer I was in today. It's long, like very long and narrow.
Okay.
And you got to go all the way to the
Yes,
end.
I know which
and
one
I'm
you're
just
talking
like,
about.
oh my God,
Yeah.
it's so freaking
Is that the
cold.
one that you have to go up the ramp?
No.
Okay, because I'm thinking of the one that you have to go up the ramp and then
That
all the way to the
one,
back.
There's a couple like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, God dang. And you try to like get your cart up in there, because you got to grab more than 2 boxes, So it's like you try to, and then coming out, your shit is full.
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
like, it's just going to ram out into somebody.
And the cart goes sideways, hits something on the side. And you're like, really? Can't you just let me leave this
Shit's
freezer?
just falling
yeah,
off.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, today for some reason, sometimes I can handle it.
Yeah.
I went to 5 stores today, and most days I can handle going in and out. And for some reason, by my 3rd, 4th, and 5th store,
Yeah.
going into the freezer, it was like walking into, you know, the Arctic. I was like, yes, my hands
so
got all dry and
Yeah.
my face just felt like it like shriveled up.
And then your nose starts running.
Oh,
I feel
gosh,
like I had dry snot right around my nostrils all day today. And like I go to the car and like blow my nose and like look like no, nothing's there. I'd start talking to somebody, they'd be looking at my nose and I'm like, fuck. Do I have dried snot?
Oh, God.
So I go to the bathroom. I look. I'm like, no, I don't have hairs hanging out. Like, why is everybody looking at my nose? It felt so crusty all day.
Do you ever
today.
get in your car and start to warm up and then maybe go blow your nose, but it's like stuck? So you're like pulling the hair and the bugs out?
You know what? Everybody
hate
makes
freezer
fun of
work.
me. Everybody makes fun of me, but I carry Q-tips in my car.
And
it's not for my ears.
I can't
It is
do
to
that.
pick my
Makes
nose.
it makes my eyes water now just thinking about it.
Johnny?
I can't stick anything in my nose.
Johnny gets freaked out by it because when he wakes up in the morning, like I feel like he'll lay on one side for a long time. And when he wakes up in the morning, he's like, oh, got itchy ear. And he'll clean his ear.
Yeah.
And he told me every morning when I get up and I'm going pee in the morning and I grab a Q-tip and I'm cleaning my ear, I think, how does Cass shove these up her nose? I'm like, I don't shove them up far.
Right. It's just to
But
kind
it's
of
just
clean
the same as you do right inside of your ear. You don't shove it into your eardrum.
You have very small nostrils,
I
though.
do.
You have a small nose.
I do.
So that's just how you found to clean it.
I don't like shoving my fingers
Do you think
up my
like you're
nose.
obsessed a little bit about your nose? Like you have tools to clean your
Maybe.
nose and they're called Q-tips?
It's just like what works for me.
You know we're going to get a text, a Snapchat, or an email of someone going, oh my God, I clean my nose with Q-tips too. You know it's going to happen. Someone
Nobody
out there.
does it. Nobody
Someone
does it.
out there. Someone out there.
I've never met anybody else. Well, then I was like, talking to the neighbor because me and him commute a lot, right? And I'm like, well, what do you think about people seeing me like pick my nose with a Q-tip? And he's like, I see people pick their nose all the time. And I'm just like, oh, you got bugs picking your nose, whatever. I'm like, I talk shit about people picking their nose in the car. And he goes, but if I look over and I see somebody with a Q-tip up their nose, I'm going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with that person?
What are they doing? Gosh.
So whatever. If you see
Do you
me,
think
no,
it's
you didn't.
worse for them to see that than it is for someone flossing their teeth?
I do that too.
Yeah, but what do you think would be, people would be like, what? Maybe
I
the
don't
Q-tip
think-
would be a little
probably.
bit, right?
I
Because not
think-
too many people do
I
that.
think flossing your
Most
teeth
people
is
are
pretty
supposed to
normal.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Shoving a Q-tip up your nose, I don't think is
Yeah.
as
I
seen
can't.
as
It
very
makes my
normal.
eyes water just
Does
thinking
it?
about it.
When I
Can't
was
do it.
younger, actually, I used to shove Q-tips up so it would make me sneeze.
No.
Yeah.
What? See, something's going on here. Well, hold on. We're going to flip back over to anxiety. We're going to talk about Q-tips.
That's a whole nother episode.
Oh my gosh. I know we have so many
we
other
got like
episodes.
6 episode ideas tonight.
Again, it always floors me that we've been doing this for almost 4 years and can think of something
I know.
every single week. And now we have
Well,
2 podcasts and we think of something almost all the time of what to talk about.
Yeah.
Today, I had to call you on this one. I tried to Snapchat the Bestie Sis group. That's Besties and Sister. And there was no noise. And of course, the first time that I said it was the funniest because it had just happened. So I don't know what it is, if it's because I've been in retail for so long, because I'm a happy person, because I come from a family that talks all the time. I feel like I have to talk to people. I am also that person that when I'm walking through as a customer, another customer will look at me and say, oh, do you work here? Can you help me? Because I'm just walking around the store smiling, I guess. That's just my personality.
You give manager vibes.
I must. I don't know what I give. I don't know. So it's 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm in the baking aisle, and everyone is in the baking aisle with me.
Yes.
Everyone that lives in Chicago was in the baking aisle with me.
Yeah.
And I had to grab some chocolate. And so I see someone that I worked with last time I was there. She probably has no idea who I am because she sees a million people, but she works in pricing. And she's kind of she said hello to her friend, and then she's walking towards me. And I look at her and I go, whoa, busy aisle, huh? And she goes, yep.
She didn't say thank you, Captain Obvious.
No, you did when I called you. And I smiled and laughed at myself, and I'm like, didn't have to say it. Didn't have to say anything. Didn't have to say a word. You just could have grabbed your chocolate.
It's the most obvious
Put it
shit.
in your... Why?
It's like somebody
Why
saying,
am I that way?
oh, did you need anything else? Yeah, a bag of 20s. And you're just like,
Why am I this way? So I tried to keep myself quiet, but I can't do it. I'm smiling at people.
Yeah.
I'm saying hello. Why?
I don't know.
I don't know why I'm like that.
I don't know, but I was laughing because I had just pulled up to the store when you called me
Yeah.
and told me that story, right? So I proceed to go in, and I have to go get chocolates out of the baby.
No way. Same.
And it was so freaking busy. And I was laughing so hard because I'm like, I tell this poor lady's just trying to stand to the side while her husband grabs 5-pound bags of sugar, which I'm like, there's a whole fucking pallet
Yep.
in the middle of the store. And here you are crawling on the floor to get the ones on the back of the
no.
shelf.
Yeah.
Anyways, I go, I'm so sorry. Can I just squeeze in here? I just have to grab that right on the top shelf. Of course, I have to climb up to get the shit all the way in the back. It's a
no.
disaster.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm laughing because I'm thinking about you in your busy baking aisle. And I'm like, I wanted to take a picture so bad of all the damn people in this
I
aisle.
know.
So then I'm thinking about how you were like, why did I have to say that? I talk too much, blah, 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 blah. So I'm talking to this manager, and she really likes to talk. And I'm like tapping my toe, like, okay, I really got to get going now. The display is built. I need to move on, you know,
Yeah.
this
Yep.
and that.
Yep.
And we brought up the next store that I was going to go to.
Oh, sure.
Because I lied to her and told her I had to go to a different store. But really, I just needed to leave for the day. But anyways, I told her, I said, you know, the manager over at that store, I go, at first, I thought she was really mean. I go, but now I just know she just doesn't like to talk. Like,
Oh, sure.
and I go, like, we like to talk.
Yes. It's like, what are you here for?
And it's like,
I'm good.
I don't know how to react to people that
Same.
don't want to sit and chit chat
Yeah.
with me.
Yep.
It's so bad.
It's a running joke here at the house because I have always been
Yeah.
Captain Obvious.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber. He walks out of the 7-Eleven and he looks at the two guys and he goes, big gulps, huh? And they look over at him and he goes, well, see you later. Because they don't say anything
Big
back.
gulps.
I am Jim Carrey in Dumb and
God.
Dumber. Big
Okay.
gulps, huh? Like, why?
I thought it was something that happened when you got older.
Yeah.
Because great grandma, you know, this poor woman, she left the house once a week to go get her hair done, and maybe again if we went out to dinner
Yeah.
or to the grocery store.
Yeah.
So we'll say twice a week at 94 years old, this lady got to leave the house.
Yeah.
Well, of course, anytime there was cows, she would say, oh, look, cows.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, right.
And we would be so like annoyed with it. Like, yeah, we see the cows. you
Sure. Yeah.
know? But it's like, it's all she had to
Grandma
talk
Obvious, huh?
It was either that or the episode of Gunsmoke she was watching before she left the house.
So, yeah.
But no, now I know it's everybody.
You know,
Everybody
now
does
that I
it.
think about it, I did it again this afternoon because there is a very nice, again, pricing. This is weird. This is a different store.
Yeah.
And she decorated her little area with
Oh.
Christmas paper and lights.
Yeah.
Could it have been her area? I don't know. She was on that computer. I walked past, I go, cute area. And she just looked at me and looked back at the computer. I'm like, okay. And then I thought, oh my God, did she think I said cute something else?
Cute
Did she
areolas.
think-
She was like this. Oh my God, are they showing?
Oh my God, right through this white shirt. No. Yeah, I don't know. And again, I was like, why do you have to say anything?
Yeah.
It couldn't, it may not have even been her decorations.
Because we just want to be friendly.
I'm done being friendly.
Well, it's what I thought
the
when you said
best.
area.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if she thought I said that? That would be wild. Oh, sorry. I had to think about that
I
again.
feel like even people who are generally nice, the other 50 weeks of the year,
Yeah.
right now, they just do not want to talk to people.
This is true. Like get in and
They're
get out
over
customer
it.
wise, right? Or
both.
Yeah, true.
employees. They're being tired of asked where the cinnamon sticks are.
Yeah.
Or where the melting chocolate is, or
Yeah.
where the chocolate chips are.
Or the jelly that goes in the cookies and
Yes.
the what are they
The
called?
thumbprints.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or what else? What are the Polish ones? Oh my gosh, my mom would.
Plotchkis?
Thank you. My mom would be so
Yeah.
disappointed that I forgot
Yeah.
that name.
I feel like people call them different things.
Oh
so,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I guess it's funny because I encountered 2 pricing people, and there is so much stuff on the floor right now. I can't even imagine what they're going
No.
through.
I'll tell you
have
what.
to price all the pallets, all the shippers, all the if the vendor that
Yes.
comes in can't
Doesn't
price
do
it,
it.
right? They don't have a
Right.
login or something,
Right.
and you have to do it.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how much work they have.
I printed 14 pages of tags today
Oh my
at one
gosh.
store. At one
Wow.
store. And that's because,
and that's
I'm
just
gonna
our
say-
items.
our items.
They own the whole store.
Correct.
And that's just our items.
Yeah.
So you were helping out a lot.
And I have a very good pricing person there.
yeah.
She will constantly walk around me. I never see her not doing something.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if she's in her area, it's because she needs to be. She's doing stuff. She ain't sitting there, wasting time.
Right.
Whatsoever. But we have this issue where our tags aren't dropping, right? Our sales tags
Oh,
aren't
sure.
dropping.
Okay.
And it's an issue. I'll tell you what. Because I'll say 10 of the 14 pages was just that one area.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Because there's a lot of UPCs. It's small
Lot of
items with a lot of
UPCs.
UPCs, and they
Yep.
don't drop.
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing. I know that's been something that's been worked on for a long time.
It's
like
driving
2
me
years.
crazy.
Like
Because it's
2
like
years one
every
time.
week I
Wow.
have to print 80 tags for these items. Because they can't just go on sale for 3 weeks. No. They have to be on sale for 3 weeks, different prices each week.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then, you know what really pisses me off? Since we're talking about pricing, I'm looking at our displays and I'm like, why do these say buy one, get one free? And I look at my email and I go, yeah, the boss said they were $3.99. I better go print new tags for it. I go print new tags and it's 2 for $8. What the hell is that?
1 cent.
But what do we, what?
So are they $3.99?
Are they buy one, get one free?
2 for
Or 2 for $8?
Yeah, are they 2 for $8 or are they buy one get one? That's when you go to the register and type your number in and
You know what?
ring it
I
up.
put the price tag on it that it prints me.
Yes, that's
you
true.
know.
Yeah.
Although another issue that we have where the tags aren't dropping, I actually went and got a gun today, right? Because sometimes
Oh.
I'll just go hand key them in if it's
Yeah,
not.
a
If it's
scanner.
just one, if it's one product that maybe have 10 SKUs, I'll just go hand key them
Sure,
in real quick. That's
And
no
you're
big deal.
quick at that.
And it's a lot, right?
Yeah.
So I'm scanning them and I'm going, okay, why is it showing me that it's on sale, but it's not putting it on a sale tag? Like the
Mm.
what do you call the template?
Oh,
right?
sure.
If you work pricing, you understand this. I'm sorry if you
The,
don't. You
the,
have no
the
clue.
tag template that you
Right.
want to use is not showing the price.
Right.
Okay.
So I have to then go into the computer and change each one
To a different template.
to a different template.
Like it's like a longer sales tag or a bigger
Right.
sales tag.
Otherwise,
or-
it'll only print the normal price, not the sale
which
price.
is what we call white tag.
I fucking hate it. It's just like, can we make this any more difficult?
Jeez.
Was I that bad, Santa? This is what I get for being a naughty girl this year.
1 second.
What are you Googling?
You know we're going to talk about this.
Oh boy, what is it? I'm scared.
So good old
Chat GPT.
Yeah. The term Captain Obvious originated as a humorous way to call out someone who points out the obvious, often exaggerated often they do it in a exaggerated or unnecessary way.
Yeah.
It's essentially a sarcastic it's essentially a sarcastic label for someone stating facts, which is exactly what you told me
Yeah.
on the phone today.
Yeah.
Busy aisle, huh? Yep.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Yeah. The phrase likely evolved from people naturally using exaggerated titles to poke fun. Adding the captain makes it sound like the person has a special superpower of stating the obvious.
Yeah.
So, also looked up some retail Captain Obvious questions.
I can't wait for this.
Think about what you hear almost every day, even while wearing a uniform or a badge. What do customers ask you?
Do you work here?
Ding, ding, ding. Do you work here?
And you know what I say? No. But I'm a vendor. I can help.
That's exactly what
are you
I
looking
say.
for?
I don't work here, but I can try and help. Or I can get you someone that does.
Oh, well, some people get mad at you, right? The lady got mad at me because I was holding my phone.
Yeah.
Working. And she goes, well, you have that thing in your hand. I go, my cell phone? You weirdo.
My cell phone, who I'm talking to my bestie with.
She just really wanted to yell at somebody that day.
Yes, she definitely did. She definitely did. So another customer interaction would be asking for a discount because the price is too high. Didn't they pick that off the shelf before they got to the cash register?
We are not, first of all, the U.S. is not a bargaining country, right?
Right.
We do not have time to listen to you say this costs less somewhere else. Then go there.
Then go there.
Then
what
go
are you
there.
doing here?
Yeah.
I
I don't know.
yeah.
You know what? Because guess what? I will not buy eggs at the place we used to work. I go to Costco and buy them. And literally go in, buy eggs, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because anytime you step into Costco, it's $350 plus $1.50 for a hot dog and a soda.
Yeah.
So eggs, that's it. You go in, get them, get out. But I don't go to the place we used to work at and say, well, I have to go to Costco to get my egg. They don't care.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Tell us how you really feel. Retail management, captains of obvious. Policies that solve non-problems or create more work.
Yeah. Remember no, you weren't working with us during COVID. Me and other bestie were still working together during COVID. And the funniest memes during COVID were when it's like, when work has given you the 284th policy change and you're just trying to keep up and it's like head going underwater.
You're flapping your hands.
It changed daily and we were expected to keep up with it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Make your own rules. I don't care anymore.
Right. Please just show up. Please be a breathing body.
Oh my God.
Just show up.
How many people we hired?
Oh, I can't.
How many people we hired? And they would, I'm doing air quotes, get COVID within the first week.
Oh, gosh.
And then they would just never come back. So then
Yeah.
they had a job so they could still collect unemployment or get loans or whatever, COVID pay.
Oh, they got that first week of pay to show?
Oh,
Is that what
yes.
they Oh.
Well, you
I didn't even know that
automatically
was
got
a
2 weeks
thing.
off if you got COVID paid. You got 2 weeks off
Whoa.
paid. So they'd work like 4 days, get COVID, take 2 weeks off paid, and then never come back again.
Really?
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So is that something that you can ask in an interview? So after this first week.
Yeah. No, probably not. That's probably HIPAA violation.
Oh, all right. You're probably right.
Tell me about your medical history.
Yeah.
That's a big no-no. I don't even work HR, and I know that.
What are the chances that you're going to get COVID in the next 4 days? No, huh? Can't do
No.
it. Another retail management would be suggestions during a team meeting that are glaringly obvious but presented as groundbreaking. Like, how
Okay.
about we do this? And you're like, we've already been doing that.
How about we put our groceries on sale? Everyone's like, woo! I was thinking more that I don't know why it went to this, but when you were explaining it, I was picturing them like pointing out somebody making a mistake, but not really, but like staring at them the whole time they're talking about it. And like the whole company knows they crashed the forklift into the steel in the back room.
Yes.
And then they're talking about forklift safety, like to that person, but really it's to the whole room.
Yes. We're not going to name names. And they go and stare at them.
And they're just like standing there with their head down.
The only one
hands
with
folded.
forklift certified on their badge. Oh man.
Oh, that's
Employee observations. And these were all just suggestions from ChatGPT, was that you're restocking the shelf with signs that say limit 2 per customer while a customer goes and piles 10 in their
God.
cart. That happened often
All the
with
time.
2-liter bottles a pop where we
Yes.
worked.
Yes.
Gas stations would come in when we had our buy 10, get one free or something
Yeah.
like that, or however
Yeah.
the amount was. And they would come and buy 33, 44, 55, and the
Yeah.
limit was 11.
Yeah.
And they would get up to the register after filling their cart and they would argue about it. Well, it's different flavors. Well, it's, or if they didn't
I'll just do
sell
5
it.
different transactions then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And being
Yeah.
the yes company.
And
we
I would be
did
like
that.
this. Yeah, fine. I don't care.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, same. Fine. I just, whatever. Make my time go
And
fast.
then I would call you and be like, hey, I just sold all your soda, so you better call Coca-Cola up.
Have them bring another pallet. And then if they didn't sell it during their own sale, then they would return it all.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And then some would return without a receipt to try and get the $1.79
Yes.
per bottle
Yes.
instead of the 90 cents that they
Yeah.
were or whatever.
I
it
did
was.
like they would do like whatever the last 90 days sale price or whatever. Lowest sale price of the
Yep.
last 90 days. No, you know what I was thinking too? I was just thinking about this. God, why was I thinking about it? I don't remember why. But anyways, it was the buy one, get one free.
Oh, yes.
And they would want to return the full price one and
Yes.
keep the free one. No. They
Yes.
both ring up half price, you idiot, you
Yep.
know? I couldn't
after they
believe
used
that.
2 coupons, which
Yeah.
they couldn't use the
Yeah.
2 coupons
Yeah.
because one was free. You can't get money off of something that's free. I can't even tell
Yeah.
you how many times I tried
Yeah.
to explain that to people.
Yeah.
You can only use 1 coupon on it.
Yeah.
You can't save 45 cents on something that's coming up as free.
Free. Yeah.
The computer
Yeah.
won't take it.
Yeah.
I just used to blame the computer, and they would be so mad about it.
I just hated people for a long time.
She had to look down at her nails and think about that for a second.
When I was a cashier, I hated people for a long time. But I was the type of person, you know, I've talked about this before too. Like we had a $5 discrepancy, right? Up to $5. You didn't even have to call anybody. Just give them the damn
Yeah,
$5
yeah.
off. Like, why are you wasting my time, your time, and their time? Because you know, as a manager, I have to come up and give it to them.
Yeah.
You know? So like just fucking do it.
Yeah.
And I would probably even say up to $10. I did not give a shit.
Yeah. 2 5s, done.
You know I'm going to come and do it. You
Yeah.
know, like just freaking do it. So I would just do stuff. Like I would take charge. I would make the executive decision. I would give them both 45-cent off coupons. Did not give a shit.
Yeah.
Well, then I was creating monsters, which I was unaware of.
Monsters in the customers
Yes.
or others? Okay.
Because then if I wasn't there, they'd be like, well, that other girl does it. That other girl does it all
you know,
the
it's all
time.
making sense now because when you were on the register, your line went through women's apparel, looped around automotive, and back by pharmacy. Everyone was in
It's
your
not,
lane.
you know, I wasn't giving anything away. I was just,
But people acted like you were.
yeah. It's because I was fast, efficient, and I gave them their damn coupon.
Right? No problem. We'll figure this out.
I simply did not give a shit.
Yeah. We just wanted to move people out.
Yes.
You're the last person that they
It's
see.
Christmas, and we have 4 registers open. Just keep moving
my
along.
God. 4 registers and
How
5,000
many
people.
of those coupons do you want to use? We'll do all 10.
Yeah.
I don't care. Get the
Hand
hell
them to the
outta
next
here.
person, too. I don't care. I won't even put them in my drawer.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Because how crazy was it? Remember we used to collect the coupons
Yes.
at the end of the night?
Yes.
And you'd throw them in a bag and throw them in the cash office.
Yeah.
And then what happened with them?
They
They
put
sent
them
them
all
off
together and sent
somewhere
them
else.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe there was a company that sent them back
I
to
guess.
redeem.
Yeah, sure.
I think they went to corporate.
Yeah.
And someone then went and sent, Sarah Lee or whatever.
Yeah.
They would go and send those, and then you would get your money back or so because they
So
pay
there
for
was a
those.
whole ass accountant like in charge of coupons, right? You know
yeah,
what I mean?
would think so.
And then were they like seriously like, oh, well, that store was off by 29 cents. They did not collect one 29-cent coupon.
Probably. Probably.
They just wrote it off as a loss. You know
Absolutely.
that?
And charged it to the store.
Yeah. And you, as a customer, paid for that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All my coupon people up the price of everything.
You're the reason these
I'm
prices
the
are higher.
reason. I am the reason the eggs are so damn high.
One more employee observation are those comments from customers that say it's not scanning, it must be free.
Oh, I just threw up in my mouth a little. That was the worst. Because I would be like, oh, I'll just ring it up as something random for $19.99 if you'd like.
Yeah. A couple more that ChatGPT gave us was, is this the price as a customer's pointing at the big, bold price tag?
No, stop.
Yeah. Or how about, do you have this in the back when it's clearly labeled out of stock or not carried at this store?
It's those damn flyers. They make those flyers for every store, and then,
Yeah,
you know.
I know.
Michigan cherry is not carried in Illinois. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Illinois cranberries are here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Although Michigan cherry coffee is very good.
I know, it's very good.
Can I return this? And you can tell that they're holding something ancient, used, or clearly outside the return policy. I think everyone can relate to that works
Yes.
in customer service. What's the total while staring at the checkout screen or their receipt?
And what do they want the total for? They still writing checks?
Maybe debit. Maybe they're using their debit.
What? No. Because if it's your debit, you just slide it.
Do you
don't
know what
care.
I loved? The people that would talk to the people behind them and would want to know about your day and tell you how nice it was outside, and then the receipt printed, and then they stood there and looked at the receipt to see if they got everything on sale.
Yeah.
Step over to the service
Moving
desk.
along.
I'm done with you, and I'm done giving you your 29
Even if you
cent
tell me it
coupon.
didn't ring up right, there ain't nothing I can do about it now. You should have been paying attention while I was scanning it.
Yeah.
Tell me at the beep, not when you're out the door.
Right. Look at the screen. Is this gluten-free?
Oh my
Pointing at a
God.
bottle of water.
No.
That's what it says.
Come on, ChatGPT. Now you're
That's
just
what it's-
messing with us. Nobody would ask that.
This could be basically anything, but it says, do you sell gift cards while they're standing right next to a giant display of gift cards?
Okay, but I've had that one.
I've absolutely done that as a customer.
Stop. I have asked for stupid shit too. I'm not going to lie.
My back was to an aisle when I looked at a team member and said, where's your bread? And he thought I was kidding because it was right behind me.
That's the worst when you start laughing. Ah, ha, ha, and then you're like, fuck, they're serious.
Oh, it's terrible.
I had a lady looking for jelly. I had she goes, jams, jellies? And I go, yeah, I think it's,
Is that how she approached you? Jams, jellies?
Yes. Actually, not, do you work here? Just jams, jellies with a confused look on her face.
I'd be like, what did you call me?
I go, I think they're in aisle 5 with peanut butter. And she goes, well, why was I looking in the baking aisle? And I go,
Not bad, though. Not bad. Not bad, I have to say.
It's better than laundry detergent?
Yes.
Toilet paper?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, it's so funny. Jams, jellies?
So, not the same today, but by the 5th store, I was probably cross-eyed and just like so sick of doing what I was doing. And I started walking up and down. I got to the store. I was on the phone, got to the store, and I was walking up and down the aisles. And I must have been thinking about something else because I couldn't remember why I was walking up and down the aisles.
Oh, my God.
So again, I stood there and kind of said out loud, what am I looking for? And a customer like kind of looked at me and they were like, I don't know, milk, bread, eggs. It was really cute. It was an older gentleman. And I'm like, no, chocolate. He goes, just as good. And that's what I get for talking to myself out loud.
You're all distracted. You literally had to go into the store, find 2 things, and put them on a display.
Yeah, my mind just
and you
wasn't
forgot
working.
the one thing.
Yeah, absolutely. By the 5th time, I was like, why am I here? Why am I here?
Oh, God, that's so funny.
Well, I think I was on a call and I was thinking about something else. So as I was, I was doing the motion.
Right.
But the brain wasn't there.
Right.
So, I mean, I think I walked up and down. I said hi to the same people that were stocking liquor and hi, because I'm friendly. And I walked up and down a couple times and I'm like, whoa, stop what you're doing. Why are you walking up and down these aisles?
Gather these thoughts.
I did. It was
Oh,
strange.
it's so funny.
Yeah. But that's what happens. It's retail brain.
I will say I do that some days because I'm doing multiple things at
yes.
once.
Yes.
And I go, Jesus, I was just in that aisle
Yep.
for this, and I need it for this now. 40 minutes later.
Awesome.
Is that it?
That is it.
So everybody got their letters sent out to Santa?
Ooh, yeah, it's close. It's now or never.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah. We always warn people to take their frozen turkeys out.
Oh.
Now we're warning people to send their letters to Santa or
Send your
he
letter
might not
to Santa.
stop.
Get
So-
your cookies baked or started, I guess.
Yep.
Maybe start your candies. Maybe hold off on your cookies till the weekend or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, one more week or so. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think everybody seems to be in a good mood. There's a lot of
I
cars
feel
out there
like,
shopping and
yes.
stores are getting busier, which we love
Maybe
to
we're
see.
speaking too soon.
Maybe.
Let's not jinx ourselves.
Okay.
People are still dumb.
There's still what?
Dumb.
Oh. I thought you said done, like done shopping. I'm like, they're not done shopping.
No.
2 more weeks.
A lot of people just getting started. How you doing on your Christmas shopping?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have to do too much this year.
Yeah.
So mainly just immediate family, friends.
I think I'm done.
We have a fun little gift card exchange we're going to do at my mom's house. So
Oh,
that has saved
fun.
us so much because there's
Yeah.
14 of us, 15. I can't
Yeah.
even remember now, but everyone's bringing a gift card. We're putting it all in a box and you just pick out a gift card so that
Nice.
none of us, we're all so busy.
Right.
We don't have time to shop for everyone and give
Right.
lists. And so I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister-in-law was like, I wonder how many people are going to bring Amazon gift cards. We're going to be like, oh, picked an Amazon, because
Yeah.
everyone can shop on Amazon. But I was trying to think of something clever. So if we want to do that, you just bring $50 on a card and then you go and pick another
Very
card.
nice.
So yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Anywhere, Home Depot,
Yeah.
Menards,
Home Depot's a good
any
one.
grocery store, Amazon.
I like Menards because there's snacks at Menards too. So I
Absolutely.
could shop there.
Absolutely. We love Menards. we like it all.
I
We like it
know.
all. We have so
love
much fun
shopping.
shopping. So yeah, what about you? Are you done?
I'm done.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You were
I
a
just,
little late this year, right?
I was. I'm
Usually you're-
usually done in like,
Before your birthday in June.
yeah,
Mhm.
pretty much. But I
Mhm.
didn't have a project this year. And, I've been doing the cordial cherries.
Oh, they're
I
so
still need to
good.
make more of those. But, so I'm done shopping though. So,
Yeah. So we ate all ours from
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah.
Julia put hers in the freezer. I took hers out of the freezer
Yeah.
and she yelled at us and said,
Yeah.
"Excuse me, those are mine."
Yeah.
So thank goodness you
I
brought more today.
Yeah.
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 Because now I put those in the freezer
Yeah.
for Julia.
I was actually quite impressed. So we had a Friendsgiving over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And his mom does a bunch of chocolate every year.
Oh wow.
And he said my mom would be proud,
Oh,
like
for your
those.
they are
yeah. And
so
I was like,
good.
oh my God, because I've never made them before.
They were
so yeah.
amazing.
I've eaten, what did I say? 1150 million of them.
One. I think you put a 1 at the back of that too.
1150 and 1 million.
Yeah.
They are so good.
They are really good.
Yeah. So if anybody
amazing.
wants the recipe, maybe I just found it on the Tiki Taki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really proud of myself too. I did those cranberries. I did some of my toffee. I did peanut butter cookies
Yeah.
with chocolate. Those ended up good. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not a baker.
Yeah.
And then I did these pecan snowballs. They turned out fabulous.
Am I going to choke on the powdered sugar?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always inhale when I put it in my mouth.
don't
I don't
inhale.
know what's wrong with me.
Don't inhale. Don't talk and inhale.
I don't know. I just can't not do it. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
All
So,
right.
good Christmas cooking,
Baking,
cookie baking, cooking,
prepping,
prepping,
shopping.
wrapping.
And we'll talk to you next week.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.